Hi, John Flynn. This is Copley Advertising, and today we're going to talk about recruiting, retail, and the Goldilocks effect. Recruiting, retail, and the Goldilocks effect. Yes, well, as you know, I work with many companies in the sector of recruitment, mostly hourly workers, and I also work with recruiting agencies. So, the vast majority of my time is spent in those sectors, and I've learned a lot about how it works, and you've heard me complain about how both ends of it, the recruiting companies and the companies I'm working directly are engaging in their recruiting tactics. And one thing that comes to mind just on a macro level is I call the Goldilocks effect. And what it is that, as I go around, some beds are too hard, some beds are too soft, and some beds are just right. So, I think it comes to recruiting agencies. Recruiting agencies are fast. They just want fast. Fast, fast, fast. Now, I'm a mobile marketing agency. So what I do is I set up a program. It's a 6-week program. We go through it. It takes me about a week or so to kind of know what I'm optimizing. Like I do 10 or 12 ad sets, ages, demographics, behaviors, through DMAs that they give me, and then we send them to the landing page that they provide, and then that's pretty much it. So like most of my campaigns, it takes about a week to find, everything's a mess after a week. It's like ad sets everywhere, hundreds of ad sets. And I'm just trying to figure out which ones are working. So then by the end of the second week, I got a good idea, so we got to bang it down to like 10 or 12 ad sets. And then, if I'm doing a multi-layer campaign, I have to make sure that all the cities are representative. So even though the Washington, D.C. ad set's getting a lot lower click-through, some of the New York City ad sets, I have to include that and cut off some of the New York City stuff because, the recruiting person in Washington, D.C. wants to make money. So, so that all comes together. Now, what happens though is that I get phone calls. I get phone calls from people who are like, "Hey, you're doing a campaign in Dallas, and we need more impressions." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll ramp it up as best I can, but I don't want to just, dump 1 billion impressions because we do have a KPI, and I know, you guys might not be overly concerned about that, but just in a sense of, I don't want to have the phone ring 100 times and then the person on the other end is like, I thought you had pizza. Not really qualified for your position. So, it's always a push-pull. I bump it up as fast as I can and then, wait it out and slice it and cut it and optimize it and dice it and do all the things I do with it. So, and then I think we usually settle in because I see a stream, and it's not, it's not the kind of program that it's like, 2 days I'm going to give you 1 billion people. I can give you 1 billion people in 2 days, but they're going to live like in Italy, Australia. I could geofence Australia and send them to you. But, I don't think, the chances of somebody in Australia wanting your retail job in Dallas is low. So on the other side is the corporations that I work with for recruiting, and they are just slow. They have all these protocols they have to go through in the sense of, forms on a page, and people click on the email and they go to a form. You got to fill. Nobody in McDonald's, nobody in McDonald's on their phone is going to fill out a 10-page application. Nobody. Never happened. I've been through these meetings. People always, they're shocked. I don't know why they're shocked, but, as I always say, I'm on a conference call, and I say, okay, so I make this perfectly clear, because I don't know if I did, but I'm pretty sure I did. But anyway, so somebody who sits at McDonald's, right, sees your ad, clicks on it, right, and then is taken to the beginning of a form. That's a 10-page form to fill out for your position. It's not going to happen. Not one person that I send traffic to, not one, is going to fill out that form. So I think over 6 weeks I'm going to send you 10,000 impressions, whatever. So not one will fill out that form. What are you talking about? It's like always like a surprise. What? Has nobody been blunt with you with this? Because I am. Not one person sitting at McDonald's that sees your ad and clicks on it and goes to your form for employment at your retail location is going to fill out that form. Not one. Not one. You know, then we have to go back and forth. We're like, oh, can we shorten the form? And like, oh, let's shorten it. No. No. You're missing the concept. Okay, the concept is what they have to go to landing page, put their email in there, right? Hit yes. And then the form will be emailed to them. Then you capture their email, and then every week or so you talk to them about how wonderful it is to work with you. Okay, that's the strategy. That's what you want to do. So you want to take the ad to a landing page, right? Put an email on there, right? And then that goes to the landing page. Sorry. So anyway, so that's what corporations move ever so slowly. So it's really a funny kind of like difference between recruiting companies who are. I love working with recruiting companies. They don't care. They're like, oh yeah, we'll put whatever's in it. Because I talk to the same company and they won't let me to do it there. But recruiting companies that cut right through that crap and go right through the benefit. Yeah, whatever works. We need money. I'm like, all right. Love you guys. I love the companies too, but it's like this dragging, you know, and like we all work together. I mean, I think they enjoy mobile and the concept of it, but we haven't been able to kind of have too much of an adult conversation of, you know, how to better utilize mobile. You know, it's one of those things they think it's cool and they want to use it, but they haven't really got used to me enough yet to sit down and have an in-depth conversation. But we will. We'll fix this. We'll fix this recruiting stuff. Don't you worry. We're going to drag it out of the quagmire of the last 100 years and bring it into this century. It may take me a while. I'm getting old to pull the boat up, but we'll get there. John Flake, Copley Advertising, give me 1 month. 1 month of my mobile marketing and recruiting program, and I'll fix it.